Hi, welcome to Rick Snider's Washington on YouTube, where you get the whole story. So please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. We're going to need a little more time than usual today because, boys and girls, class is in session for the top 40 quarterbacks rankings in the NFL. Chris Sims of NBC did a job ranking them all 40. I think overall he did a pretty good job. But there are times that I scratch my head on this. So let's go down the list. And I got to look away because I don't have a teleprompter. But number one, Mahomes. Okay, we're not going to argue about that. That's fine. Two, Josh Allen. I don't know, man. If that speaks to the weakness around below him, I think he did a nice job last year. Last couple of years, he's done a good job. I guess you have to leave him at two because who's third? But number three is Aaron Rodgers. Here's my question. Where's he playing? I'm going to guess Green Bay, but I don't know for sure. But okay, I'd probably put him at two, but over there and move Allen to three. Number four is Deshaun Watson. Okay, is he playing? There's a great question too. Right now, yes. And nobody's thrown handcuffs on anybody or sued more or whatever. It's out there. The NFL hasn't taken a stance. It is all field allegations. So I guess right now you have to say he's playing, and he's a very good quarterback. There's no doubt of that. It's too bad Washington couldn't manage to go over and grab a trade for him. But given the uncertainty that, I don't know, you worry about the NFL dropping a suspension or something, I wouldn't have done it. So number four, I'd leave him at four. Five, Russell Wilson, probably could drop him down a touch. He's starting the latter half of his career. I'm a big Russell Wilson fan. I kind of overestimated the Seahawks' chances last year because of him. You can't move miracles, but I would have moved him down maybe a little. Six, Lamar Jackson. That's a really interesting one. I think it's a little higher than I would have put him, but not greatly. I guess he's in the mix. He's quietly done a really good job on all this. Number seven, Kyler Murray. I would have moved him up. I'm a big fan of his. He's part of the new wave of quarterbacks with what he does. So Murray should have probably moved up maybe into the top five. Number eight, Matthew Stafford. I wonder if this is a little bit about expectations of him playing better with the Los Angeles Rams than his days over in Detroit, where he just didn't have much to work with. People rave about Stafford's capabilities, but in the end, he didn't win a lot of games. Not all his fault, but he's had some injury problems too. I don't know. At this point, his back there, I don't know if I go quite 8 on him. And 9, Dak Prescott. We saw what Dallas was without him. But even with him, I'm not sure they win the NFC East this year. Nice quarterback. Maybe a top 10er. So I guess 9 you have to live with. Number 10, Tom Brady, I would have moved up because it's not all about stats. Guy won another ring. Greatest of all time. I don't think he's really dropped off any. So I would have moved Brady up higher on the list. All right, let's go. Number 11, Justin Herbert. Good rookie year. I think he's a little high on this list, but probably around 15 to 20 is, around 15 is where I probably would have put him. But this guy could be the next great one. So he might go into the top 5 by the end of this year. Somebody to watch. Number 12, Ryan Tannehill. Number 12 is Ryan Tannehill? No. I'd have gone down on that one. Sorry. 13, Baker Mayfield. Man, that's a tough one because you think he's better than he is, to be honest. He thinks he's better than he is. That's the problem. I probably would have dropped him a few notches down. I'm not a huge Baker Mayfield fan overall. A gritty player, does some good things, but I wouldn't have quite put him that high. 14, Derek Carr. That one kind of leaves me cold too. The stats are better than I think he plays, so that's why he's ranked a little higher. But as a gamer, I'm not sure that I would have him so high. So I'd probably move him down a little. 15, Matt Ryan. Seriously? 15, Matt Ryan? Are we now just running out of quarterbacks and that's what we're doing now? Atlanta desperate to want to get rid of him and couldn't. He's had a nice career. He has a good arm. 15 just kind of shows you what's below. I would have gone down lower. 16, Kirk Cousins. Well. We found order always finds its mark. And I thought Kirk was about an average quarterback in Washington. His durability is probably his best thing. Doesn't play the greatest at night. I think people overestimate him. I think he's okay. And so 16 is probably an okay ranking for him. Go to 17, Joe Burrow would have definitely moved up. He was having a great rookie season when he got hurt here in Washington. So I think he is a top 10 quarterback. So if you have him for a fantasy league, move him up. 18, Carson Wentz. No, drop him down. What's Carson Wentz really done? He's put up some stats, but what's he really done? 19, Sam Darnold, say the same thing. I'm not a big fan either. I'd drop him down. 20, Cam Newton. You wonder in New England how the fit worked, but, Cam is definitely on the end of his career. I'd have moved him down, which takes us 21, Jimmy Garoppolo. Well, he's had some injury problems. You never know what Jimmy's going to be. But I think he's a good quarterback, so I would have moved him up over, say, the last three alone. Number 22, Ben Roethlisberger. Oh, come on, man. You got to move Big Ben up higher than that. Yes, he's near the end of his career, but this guy's still a gamer. And to me, I'd rather put my money on gamers than I do stats. That's for nerds. Gamers are guys that win games. Big Ben's done that. I would still have him in the top 20. Number 23, here we go in Washington, Ryan Fitzpatrick. I would have moved him up a few slots. Not greatly. We all know his resume, and it's been okay at best. But I think he might have a little bit better of a season here because they're tailoring things to him. But, that's about where I would put him in the top, around 20 in 19, somewhere in there. 24 is Taysom Hill. A lot of questions on that one. 25, Jameis Winston, drop him down. I'm not a big fan. 26, Daniel Jones, I think should have been higher. Maybe because I just watched him beat Washington enough. I would have moved. I think Daniel Jones is much better than people give him credit for. 27, Zach Wilson. We're going to have to just wait and see. Just like 28, Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is supposed to be the generational talent, and you put him at 28 in your first poll. I think he should probably be, at the end of the year, I think he's in your top. Well, he's playing in Jacksonville, so I don't know. I want to say he should be in your top 15, definitely. But, I don't know what the Jags, what that's going to mean. 29, Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton still playing? Okay, well, no, go down lower. 30, Mac Jones. I think Mac Jones will have a decent year if he gets on the field. That's an interesting thing in New England, what's going on. But the guy can play. He's going to be a decent quarterback in the league. 31, Jared Goff. Man, his career is just, gone. So, he belongs down there. 32, Teddy Bridgewater. When he's right, he's a decent quarterback. But those times are infrequent. 32, Drew Lock. 34, Tua. Let's just say Tua. I would have gone higher with him. I think he's got a lot of talent still. Yeah, we still have to see him do it, but I would have moved him in the top 25 easily. Tyrod Taylor at 35. I don't see much there. 36, Marcus Mariota. Yeah, he's down the bottom. 37, Kellen Mond. I have no opinion on that one. 38, Trey Lance, another rookie. You really put him at the end? Everybody talks so much about him. I think he's going to struggle his rookie year, but long term could be a decent quarterback. 39, Justin Fields. Seriously? Well, maybe they just don't think he's playing this year. I don't know, but no, this guy's a decent gamer. I'd put him in the top 20 overall. That's going to be maybe next year. And then finally, Case Keenum is 40th. Oh, welcome to the game, Case. Case Keenum's a long-term guy. We know what he can do. I'd hate to think he's the 40th guy on the list. Anyway, that's how I see the top 40. I kind of move people up and down a little bit, but overall the list isn't bad on this kind of thing. I'm Rick Snider for Rick Snider's Washington. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for coming.